everyone. Decided today we would do Let's Talk Home Care Agency, to do or not to do. There have been a lot of people starting up private home care agencies. We are hearing this is lucrative. We could be our own boss. There's a low overhead. And it's just an overall pretty easy business to start up and pretty much easy to maintain and manage, other than staffing concerns, okay? So today I wanted to talk about to do or not to do. Should you start your home care agency or not? Should you look at an alternative, or should you go with your dream or, your first goal, your desire? Before you purchase your business license, which is what most people seem to do first in home care agency, they go out and they purchase this business license and, hey, I'm a business owner. And that's just a minimal part of becoming a private home care business owner, is purchasing that initial county or city permit. You still have the state license, that process that you have to get through. And I know that there are a lot of you out there that have not gone through that state part. There are a lot of unlicensed agencies. Yes, if you have your county permit or your city, whichever provides it in your area, you do not have your state license, you have not gone through DCH and had a packet approved, then you are an unlicensed private home care agency, okay? You are not considered legal in the state of Georgia and many other states that require licensing. That is only a licensed agency in states that are non-regulated. If your state is non-regulated, private home care agencies are non-regulated by your state, then yes, your county or city permit is good, okay? So with that being said, you've done that part, and now you hear that the caregivers are wanting $12 and $15 an hour, or it's really hard to staff if I don't pay them this amount of money. What am I going to do? How am I going to operate my agency? Okay, so let's look at this. On the average cost for, let's say, personal care and sitter companion is about $18 to $20 an hour. Some clients, private pay, we're speaking, some private pay clients may pay you a little bit more. You can get up 22 to 25 on the average. And I'm not saying that you can't get more, but I'm just speaking average costs, okay? Just to give you an idea of the breakdown. Well, the federal government tax laws, the IRS, Internal Revenue Service, says that home care workers are no longer considered independent contractors. They are your employees because you tell them what to do, you instruct them, you give them direction. So that is what determines if a person is an independent contractor. In Georgia, you are not even allowed to hire your caregivers as independent contractors, according to DCH. In other states, it is the same. Your staff must be employees. So let's say you have these employees. They can be PRN, they can be full-time, part-time, however you want to classify them. But you must have workers' compensation and insurance, and you must pay taxes, employment taxes for that staff. So you're charging, I'm going to jump it up to $22 an hour. You're receiving $22 an hour for Mrs. Jones. The client the caregiver that's with Mrs. Jones is Samantha. So Samantha wants $12 an hour, and you figure, okay, I can pay you $12 an hour. That will leave me with $8 an hour. Okay, that's the part that's incorrect. Got it? If you pay Samantha $12 an hour, you also must pay employment taxes for Samantha, and you also must carry workers' compensation. So that's gonna knock that $12 an hour up a little bit to probably about $15 an hour, or 13 and some change, or just to round it off, about $15 an hour. So in the end, you're walking out more so with about $5 an hour. So if you are looking to make a huge profit per client, that is not how private home care agencies work. Unless you are out there providing the services yourself, you will not get such a huge profit. So please consider these facts when you are considering starting up your agency. Please take in consideration that unless you get the high-paying, high-ticket clients, and that's possible, and that's where your marketing comes in at, okay? So that's why I always teach people to start their agencies on a budget. Because if you spend thousands of dollars, or maybe even many hundreds of dollars to open your private home care agency, that's money that you could put into your marketing, or that's money that you can have into your account, your business account, as your cushion to cover any expenses that may come up. Your agency needs to be licensed as well as insured, so that I'm driving at the same time and trying to focus. However, so that if anything happens to your employees in your client's home, or anything, or any accusations, you have the insurance to cover you. So you have some out-of-pocket expenses that will come out of that money that you get from your clients. With that knocks that $5 down just a little bit more for the overall cost, the yearly cost for the professional liability insurance that you need. You're sending strangers into people's homes, so you want to make sure that you secure your business. So again, please consider all of these costs and expenses when you consider starting your private home care agency. As much as I love making money, I hate to see people invest their money into this business without knowing everything that it includes. And a lot of people don't do their homework up front, so they don't realize what's going on. But if you have, and I'm in no way trying to discourage you, I'm just trying to prepare you, okay? So to do or not to do your homework. Know everything that the startup requires, other than the policies and procedures and forms and such that we provide. Know the overall expenses, your overhead costs. Know how you're going to get your clients, how you're going to market for your clients, what's going to be your marketing process, what's going to be your target area. These are things to consider prior to investing your money into a private home care agency. And if you have invested into the private home care agency and you're wondering, how am I going to get my clients? I don't have my first client yet. Please consider, whether this is something that you wish to do to continue. And it is possible. My thing is, all things are possible. Anything is possible if you want to do it. But just know what you are getting into prior to doing it. Make sure you do your homework, okay? Again, this is to do or not to do. Private home care agencies. Should I start it? Should I look for an alternative? If your agency is not making money, there are alternatives. There are things that you can do that are reasonable costs to try to bring in extra money. There are marketing ideas to explore. There are many marketing ideas out there. Just get creative. Do what other people are not doing or not as many people are doing, because home care agencies are popping up everywhere, every day. So in order to survive in this market, you must be creative. Just wanted to share that bit with you. Hope that it helps someone, because at the end of the day, if at least one person receives something from my messages, then I feel my job is done. Okay? So if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out, set up a consultation. We cover you. Your consultations with us are covered for 30 days. Our cost for consultations, yes, it's $100, but that $100 covers you for one entire month. We are here to help you grow, learn, and continue with your dream. And if you decide that it's something different, we are here to help you come up with options. Okay? Keep that in mind, and we will talk again soon. Have a great day.